9 hikers died in the Russian mountains. Their tent was ripped from the inside. Some had broken bones, one had no tongue, and there was no sign of a fight. What really happened in Dyatlov Pass? In 1959, a group of young Soviet students planned a hiking trip to Mount Otorten in the Ural Mountains. All 9 were skilled, experienced hikers. They were excited. They never came back. The leader of the group was Igor Dyatlov. That's why this case is called the Dyatlov Pass incident. The group took photos, wrote in their diaries, and kept a steady pace toward the mountain. They set up their last camp on February 1st. It was on a snowy slope. That night something terrified them. They cut their tent open from the inside and ran out into the freezing snow. Rescue teams found the tent days later. It was full of supplies, boots, jackets, food, but the hikers were gone. Their footprints showed they walked, not ran, into the woods barefoot. 2 bodies were found near a tree. They were barefoot and in underwear. It was minus 30 degrees Celsius. Others were found scattered nearby. 3 more bodies were found later, including Igor Dyatlov himself. Then came the strange part. The final 4 bodies were found 2 months later, buried in the snow. 1 had a smashed skull, 2 had crushed ribs, 1 woman was missing her eyes and tongue. But there were no signs of a fight, no external wounds, no animal bites, just massive internal damage. Like they were crushed by extreme pressure. But how? Some say it was an avalanche, but experts say no, the slope was too flat, and the tent was still partly standing. Others say it was a secret Soviet military test. There were reports of strange orange lights in the sky that night. Some of the clothes had traces of radiation. Then, there's the theory of a strange creature. A Yeti. The last photo on one of the cameras showed a blurry figure in the trees. Locals had long feared the mountain, calling it "don't go there," but maybe it was sound. A strange wind pattern, called infrasound, could have caused panic, confusion, even hallucinations. That might explain why they ran. Still, there's no proof. The Soviet investigation ended with this sentence: a powerful, unknown force was responsible for their deaths. No other explanation, no final report, just that single sentence, and silence. The government closed the files. The truth stayed hidden. Even today, people avoid Dyatlov Pass in winter. The place is considered cursed. The case was reopened in 2019, but again, no clear answers. 9 dead hikers, ripped tents, crushed bodies, radioactive clothes, no survivors, no real explanation. The Dyatlov Pass mystery is still unsolved, buried in snow, fear, and silence.